Good morning again, and thanks for joining me on The Sport Issue. I'm Junior Steinbank. Now, when I was a kid, the Spanish La Liga wasn't even televised. We only ever read about Barcelona and Real Madrid and Sevilla results in the Sunday papers. But still, when we went outside to play, we'd pretend to be Luis Figo or Pep Guardiola or Michael Laudrup, despite seldom actually getting to watch them play. We had our own stars back at home too, and with the quality of players like Dr. Khumalo, Shoes Mushweo and Rafael Chuku in the PSL, we had no reason to argue. But thanks to future champs, and as well as a recent partnership between SAFA and the Spanish La Liga, Spain's premier top-flight football league, my guest today has got to experience some of the very, very best of both worlds. Thembelihle Figile from Forest High School was one of 3 winners and a coach of the Future Players Talent Search in Gauteng earlier this year, and as a result he spent an all-expenses-paid week in Spain soaking up all the football culture one of the world's greatest leagues has to offer. The tournament promoter for future champs Gauteng, Ray Whelan, joins him too. Thembelihle, you're the star of this morning show. I'm going to start with you. You're the guy who took this magnificent trip. But let's start with the competition itself, because you had to be finalized. You had to win, you and 2 other teenagers, and also a coach who I believe won the coaching division of the competition. How did you enter and how did you win this competition and get this opportunity?
It all started at Sporting Football Club, where other teenagers, my peers, went to trial, and I was the only individual there. Well, I was with my friend Bruce. So from there, I qualified to the semi-finals, where I received a call. They told me that I made it through the semi-finals at Next Stadium. From there, it was 200 teams, I think. I was
200 teams from Gauteng alone?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And only 10 individuals. I was part of those individuals. So we did some drills, basic drills, so I was spotted and I made it through.
And what position do you play?
I play central midfielder. Okay.
That's a position in South Africa. We've got a lot of talent going on there. Yes. You've got your Yeye, your Deed Furman, your Antile Charlie. So that's a great position to be playing in. Ray, this is such an amazing opportunity for these kids. Just tell me, what is Future Champs and how does it all work?
Well, Future Champions was a project which was initiated in 2009 as part of a philosophy to try to make Gauteng, the name Gauteng, more familiar in world football, because the next year was 2010 and Gauteng wanted to attract not only spectators but teams. The whole idea was that Gauteng, the name Gauteng, would maybe try to supersede or bring together Pretoria, bring together Johannesburg, bring together ORT as the hub, sure, and to make Gauteng the centre. Now, it certainly worked, because of the 32 teams that came to South Africa, 23 of them camped in Gauteng. Okay. Now, that's fantastic. Okay. But the long-term legacy is this project, and I call it a project because it's more than a tournament. Sure. We have what you've just heard, which is our future players. We do a minimum of 10,000 youngsters all over the province each year, and give them basic skills tests which allows them to perform without opinion of their mother, their father, their teacher, their coach or whatever. We take them, they're empirical tests. They don't mean that you're a good player, right, but you can't be a good player without them. Sure. Now, you mentioned about it being a fantastic prize. The first winner ever here was a young lady, and that was in 2009, and that was Rifilwe Jane. And she went on.
People know very well now. Yeah.
She went on to represent the country in 2 Olympics.
Now, in this, I mean, we're seeing some amazing images back here, Ray, behind us. It looks like these guys, look at them, outside Valencia. I'm so jealous. It looks like they got up to quite a bit. What did they get up to while in Spain?
The whole idea is that it is not a trial.
Sure.
It's an experience. And the experience is typified in these images. They not only play football with the Spanish youngsters, but they see the infrastructure. They see different cities and a whole different culture. And it will change their lives completely and be something they've never will never forget, even if they don't become a footballer. We're looking this morning at this young man sitting here in front of a television, but not in front of a television in his house. He's actually the focus of attention. Now that again is a huge experience, and it's a growth and it's a maturity which hopefully will then inspire others to join.
Well, let's move the attention back to Thembelihle for a second. I'm loving these images, man. This seems like such a great trip. You were joined by another young man from Alex and a young lady as well. No, a young lady from Alex, I believe. What was your favorite part of this trip? What did you learn? What did you take in?
My favorite part of the trip was the training. I started training at Valencia first, where I got some basic skills which I didn't know of a few. I learned how to receive the ball. Well, I knew how to receive the ball, but some other things. I learned how to pass my runs of the ball, some fitness training, same as Villarreal. We did the same things, but Villarreal, they were more about the skills, the basic skills, and what do I contribute to the team, and what do
So it wasn't all just about step over, Samaya, you know, Mulahle that side. No, it was pure, you know, technical
football
drills.
Yes, it was all about football.
And let me ask you this, because you're still a young man, you're only 17. Do you actually want to become a football player? Because it would be completely okay, and I'm sure Ray would agree, if you said, no, I actually want to be a doctor, because this is about more than football. Do you want to go on to become a footballer?
Yes, I do. I would love the PSL coaches to recognize me, because I would really love to be a professional footballer.
Oh, there's the call. Okay, Pitso, if you're watching. Ray, very briefly, we have to wrap, but just quickly tell me, where to from here? How do we build on this?
Well, what we're doing this morning, for example, I'm going directly from here to Alex, where we have 32 teams that we will put through the tests. Somebody else is working in Shwani this morning with 16 teams. Next week we're in Soweto with 32 teams. We're building, well, we're testing already for next year. But none of this would have been possible without the help of, first of all, the Department of Sports, Arts, Recreation and Culture, who have backed it now as a legacy project for, this is our 10th year, so that's fantastic. And also La Liga for giving a tremendous experience to these youngsters. It's a remarkable combination of people putting something together for these young people.
I love it. Thembelihle, the next time I see you in Spain, I hope I see you winning titles and cups, all right? That's what I want from you in future. In the meantime, thank you so much to Ray Whelan of Global Sport International and, of course, Thembelihle Fikile for joining me. After this break, we check in with the golf. Stay with us.